Today is June the 5th, 2014. My name is Tanya Finchum, along with Alex Bishop. We're with Oklahoma State University.
Am I supposed to hear what you say?
No, it's okay. Today is June the 5th, 2013. Start over. June the 5th, 2014.
I don't know what you say.
We're in Oklahoma City to speak with Rachelle Pelley.
Scoot up this way a little bit.
Okay, we can do that.
Now, what was that? We're in Oklahoma City.
To speak with Rachelle Pelley. To speak with you.
To sleep.
Speak.
Speak.
Yes. To hear your story.
Can she hear better in this other area?
I don't have a story.
Tell us where and when you were born.
Was born in Meno, M-E-N-O, Oklahoma,
And when?
1913.
And what month? What month?
Oh, February 27.
What did your parents do for a living?
My dad was a carpenter for big companies, mostly, some small.
And your mother?
A wife. She didn't work anywhere but home.
Did you have brothers and sisters?
3 brothers, 1 sister,
Were they older or younger?
older.
You were the baby?
Yeah,
Did any of them live to be 100?
no. They're my parents.
Your dad did.
Huh?
Your dad did.
To be 100, but that's all. He didn't live any older than 100.
About 6 months.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Where did you go to school?
What?
Where did you go to school?
Here, Oklahoma City.
For all grades?
Yeah. Oh, went to OU. Yeah, I guess you say Norman.
And what year did you graduate?
9, 4, 1, 2, 3, I guess. I never had been asked that.
What did you study?
Music.
Music. And did you work?
Taught school. How many years, Daddy?
You said 40.
Huh?
40.
You don't know. You're just guessing. You nuts.
Well, did you retire?
When? When did I retire?
About 76, I think. The year 1976.
I don't think that soon. Ooh, I don't know. Never had to think about it.
1976?
80, what? What is it today?
2014. Well, you taught music all those years? You taught music all of those years? You taught music?
Yeah, but I never had to figure how many years or when it was. Is the trouble. Do you want when the date?
The year
Huh?
The year, what year?
$33.
33 years.
You don't think that long ago, do you?
It goes by fast, doesn't it?
Huh?
It goes by fast, doesn't it? It goes fast.
I didn't understand that question.
That's okay. Do you taught piano?
No. Well, that and voice. Mostly public school music. That was the title.
And in Oklahoma City?
Yeah, OU. No, not Oklahoma City. OU.
She taught middle school.
Where did you teach?
Oh, here mostly. Oklahoma City.
Oklahoma City. When you were young, can you tell me about your house?
My house,
When you were little?
little.
Mm-hmm.
Well, was on the farm with a bunch of chickens and animals.
And did you have chores?
Did I what? Like 'em?
Did you have chores?
Like? Is that what you said?
Did you have chores? Did you?
I don't know why I can't
Did you
understand
have
that.
chores to do?
Must have.
Did I what? Like it?
Did you have to work on the farm?
Not like on the farm. I had 3 brothers, and they did it. My dad.
So you helped in the kitchen?
Uh-huh. House. Yard.
Did you help can?
Oh, what a kid can do. I was a kid on the farm. And about the 4th grade, I went to Enid High School. Not the 4th grade. I'm crazy. I don't know. What did you want to know?
Enid High School, so 8th grade maybe?
1st grade through high school.
Was in Enid?
Hmm?
Was in Enid?
Mm-hmm.
And did you play sports?
Yeah. In gym.
What did you do?
I mean, what? Park? What?
Basketball or
Yeah.
what?
All of them that they gave. I wasn't very good at basketball.
Well, what were you good at?
Just general.
General.
Baseball, tennis.
Football, which is not my deal. I don't know what I played. I don't remember.
Tennis? Tennis?
Yeah, I played more tennis. After I was married, mostly.
Did you go dancing?
Oh yeah. Loved it.
Square dancing or ballroom?
Huh?
What kind of dance?
What kind of what?
Dance.
Dance?
Mm-hmm.
Just ballroom.
Ballroom. And what else did you do for fun?
Rode my bicycle and skates. Jump rope.
And did you go to church?
Mm-hmm. Every Sunday. Get up, get up. You gotta get dressed, eat breakfast. Be there at 9:30. What else?
Do you remember your first car?
Family?
Car?
Family? Or mine?
Either.
Teacher?
No. Do you remember your first car?
Oh. Yeah. An old touring Page.
That's family.
Family. And who taught you how to drive?
Whoever get in the driver's seat, if I could get there first.
And how were the roads?
Just beginning to pave, long pavement. 1920s.
Well, do you remember the Depression?
Oh yes, 'cause it hit us real hard.
How?
My daddy was a carpenter. And they didn't make much money and had 5 kids. But so did a lot of other people. Kids, poor kids, go to high school. Boys with patches and girls with, what were they? Patches on
Probably on their skirts.
the underskirt. I started to say pants, but they didn't wear pants yet.
They had flour sack underwear. They used to make printed flour sacks, and
I couldn't hear him.
He said they had flour sacks underwear.
No, thank God I didn't have to wear them. Boys wore patches on their seat.
Well, how often did you get new shoes?
How could I?
How often did you get new shoes?
Oh, September for school. New Oxfords. Real proud of them, too.
Well, what was Christmas like?
5 kids, you didn't get much. we always got something, but one main thing.
And what would be for dinner?
Oh, meat and potatoes, the usual thing, salad.
And dessert?
Most of the time, not all the time.
Well, how was the house heated?
Coal stove.
It would be cold in the winter?
On a farm.
Well, how would you get to school?
Walk, damn it, walk.
How far?
16 blocks. I had
One
them
way?
counted. One way. There and home.
And what would you take for lunch?
Well, just some kind of meat or cheese or in a sandwich.
Well, do you remember when World War II was over?
Well, there was not much to do about it where we were on the farm. We went to town on Saturday. There wasn't I don't remember any big celebration, do you?
Some places did, others didn't. Said some places did and some didn't.
I guess out in the country we didn't do anything out of the ordinary.
Your brothers didn't serve?
Yeah, they were teenagers.
Too young?
No, they didn't have to. And people, if I remember right, on the farm, didn't have to go. Is that right?
You got a deferment from the draft. That was
Huh?
critical.
What?
You were deferred from the draft.
If you were producing food or whatever.
What did he say?
You were right. He said, that's right.
As I recall, farmers didn't have to go.
Okay.
So, they were too young anyway, teenagers in high school.
Okay.
We moved to Enid. You know where that is?
I do.
I think I was in the 4th grade when we moved to Enid. My brothers were all in high school. I don't want to keep your time.
Oh, you're fine. Do you remember seeing the first airplane?
No, I don't remember in particular.
Did you travel by train?
What?
Did you travel by train any? Go by train?
Oh, was a big treat if Mama take me somewhere where we knew aunt or uncle or something.
And where would that be?
Wichita, Kansas. Kansas. Some in Kansas.
Well, did you ever think you would live to be 100?
Oh, heavens, no.
Okay.
No, let alone. Where am I, Daddy?
What?
What? How old am I?
101.
Yeah. Going on 2.
How did you celebrate 100?
Had a big party here.
So, can you tell us what you do in a typical day?
Well, mostly everybody, just neighbors, and everybody knew everybody, so they just let them go. They did all the talking.
Well, today, what do you do?
Uh-huh.
Today, what do you do?
Today, sat in this chair.
How early do you get up?
8 o'clock.
And go to bed?
Huh?
And what time do you go to bed?
Oh, after the news is over. That's 10, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like these pants.
Thank you. Anything else?
What's your secret to living so long?
I didn't have a secret. I've tried to think it's my mother's credit. I'm sure she fed me well. Nothing, I'm in good health at 102. And
Now you've been married before, right?
huh?
You've been married twice?
Uh-huh.
How did you meet your first husband?
What?
How did you meet your first husband?
At OU.
Oh, you?
Uh-huh.
And then when did you meet your second husband here?
Church. You don't remember, do you?
Yeah, I do.
He was a... Well, I don't know what I wanted to say. Our son has to, well, he wasn't born our son. He graduated from high school, and he's a minister for one of the new churches, Church of Religious Science. I hadn't told that in a long time because we haven't been. It got to be so many marrying not married. They'd say they're man and wife, but they're not married by anybody. Most of them. But they'd hook 'em some woman. That's right.
Well, do you have a motto you live by?
What?
Do you have a philosophy on life? Or a motto that you live by at 100?
Well, now I didn't get your question.
Do you have a motto that you live by?
Uh-uh. They just aren't strict on their philosophy as the other churches.
But your philosophy.
it became that. Wasn't before.
Okay.
What would you say in one sentence is the philosophy of our church?
More or less positive thinking.
Well, to you,
That's basically,
yeah.
she's always had a pretty positive attitude.
What advice would you give to someone who wants to turn 100? What advice would you give someone who is getting ready to turn 100?
What would I do?
What advice would you give someone that's about to turn 100?
No different than anybody else.
Keep on keeping on, I guess.
Take a day at a time?
What would you say is different?
I didn't, I just said you just keep on keeping on.
Huh?
Just keep on going.
They're not as strict on well, I can't think. One would be behavioral, behavioral. Activities are quite a bit more lenient. And not much different than anybody else.
Always do what your husband says.
Oh, I didn't hear that anywhere. Or did you? Wasn't that a pretty good answer?
It was excellent.
Well, you taught middle school.
What?
You taught middle school. Can you tell us a little bit about teaching?
Ooh. You asked the question. Ask me a question.
What was it like to be a teacher?
What was it like? Well, that's awful general. I taught junior high, and I'd say primary might be as hard, only entirely different area. Junior high is awful beside primary grades. I'd say junior high is the hardest grades to handle.
But you taught them music, right?
Huh?
You taught music?
Not teaching school. I did in OU.
Are you? Okay.
I had to take piano and voice down there. But you had to have it to teach grade school.
How did you discipline?
Well, that was the hard part of 12 and 16, 18 years. You have to be hard.
Did you paddle?
I didn't. The principal did. For me.
Well, do you still sing?
Hmm?
Do you still sing?
I just had to take voice. I didn't do it professionally. Only for school. You know, when you used to sing for the grade school. Oh boy, about 40 years. Think of that. Think of that. 40 years paddling kids.
Now, did you have children of your own?
Huh?
Did you have children
5.
of your own?
Uh-huh.
5? How many children you had?
Your children,
Your-
you had 3.
Oh, of my own.
Yeah.
2 living.
1 lost a baby. I don't know how.
Yeah. Huh?
Was it just a baby?
Uh-huh. 5 months.
What was it like to be a parent?
Depend on how you raise your child.
Mm-hmm.
You can teach them respect, or they can be little hyenas. That's what they are. Right?
And what were yours?
Huh?
And what were yours?
They weren't hyenas, whatever you want to call them. I didn't let them. Wouldn't you guess that?
I would guess that, yes.
Boy, junior high school kids.
How were they? What about junior high school kids?
Rough.
What's rough about them?
Didn't want to be restricted in any manner.
How did you teach them?
You just don't do that. But I never had to spank anybody. There's a way to get their respect, and you have to find it.
And did you have a favorite student? Did you have a favorite student?
Oh, yeah. But I tried not to show. You can't keep from showing it, 'cause they can see what you do. But I had the reputation of having good discipline. And I taught junior high, 7 through 9. And if you can find a rougher bunch to teach school, I want to see them. Are you a teacher?
Yeah,
You're gonna be?
already am.
Are you still in school?
No,
Huh?
no,
Oh,
no.
oh.
Now, when history is written, what do you want it to say about you?
Get your child's respect first. Or not your child, the child in the room. You're handling whatever you're doing. But I had the reputation that I wanted. Do you believe I could?
Mm-hmm.
You would?
I believe you could, yes.
Oh, I did. Go ask him at Eisenhower.
Well, did you enjoy it?
Oh, yeah.
Did you?
Oh, yeah. Until they tried to test me. And I caught on real quick. I like to think about it.
Anything else? Anything else you want to add before we close?
Act.
Is there anything else you want to say before we shut it off?
Not that I know.
No. Well, it's been a pleasure.
Really?
Yes, thank you.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Yep.
Come back.
For your 104. When you're 104.
Oh. Will you?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay.
I won't know where to find you.
I'll know where to find you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be right here.
Were your parents from Oklahoma?
Mm-hmm.
Were they?
Well, not birth. They grew up in Oklahoma.
Or where were they born?
My dad overseas. Most people his age came from overseas.
Where?
England.
England. And your mother?
England.
England.
I don't remember. They must have met over there. They married over here. And they grew up in Kansas.
They came down after the run shortly and bought school land. I think there was land you could buy. They weren't in the wagon coming down, but they were right behind them.
And
And they got the farm up in Mino. Grandpa bought the farm in Mino, didn't he?
Yeah.
is it still in the family?
Hmm?
Is it still in the family?
What?
That farm?
No.
No.
That's her.
Was 18 miles west of Enid.
Okay.
I graduated from OU. He and I both did. I didn't know him then.
And just stayed in Oklahoma.
Hmm?
And stayed in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I think, well, his dad owned a cafe in a little town where they lived, southeast of here. They went to high school. He went to high school there, and I went to high school in Enid. You know where Enid is?
Mm-hmm. All right, thank you. I'm going to shut it off.